This is a billion-dollar spicy pepper, but no one dares to pick it even though they're everywhere. Because the moment someone gets close, it grows a human face. And if you try to force pick it, it'll explode immediately. Turns out, in this world after the spiritual awakening, all animals and plants have mutated. Humans can absorb spiritual energy by eating them and become warriors. But Ling Xiao stayed a normal person no matter what he ate, so his parents completely gave up on him. Eventually, to focus on training their second child, they opened a small restaurant for him and left the city. But luckily, this awakened his chef god system. Though he still couldn't gain spiritual energy from eating, the higher his customers rated his dishes, the more spiritual energy he could obtain. Plus, this system came with god-tier cooking skills and a spiritual space. Even extinct top-tier ingredients were abundant in his spiritual space. But despite having every ingredient imaginable, he was miserable because the damn system only let him open at midnight and only allowed him to make fried rice. This led to 6 months of business with 0 customers. But just when he thought he'd go bankrupt, a little girl suddenly walked in. Though she was disappointed hearing there was only fried rice, she still ordered one and sat down to wait. But when she saw Ling Xiao bring over the egg-fried rice, her face showed disgust. After all, as a rich young lady, she'd never eaten such low spiritual energy common food. But the smell was too tempting. She couldn't resist and scooped up a full spoon. The moment it entered her mouth, oh my god, it's so delicious. The egg yolk and rice perfectly blended. With just one bite, I felt like I was standing in a wheat field, like a wild chicken chasing through the mountains. Even more incredible, this one bite of fried rice solved the breakthrough problem she'd been stuck on. She'd been worrying about this earlier, afraid she'd embarrass her whole family at tomorrow's assessment. The only reason she walked into this shabby little restaurant was because she'd given up on fate. But who could have imagined this chef's fried rice was not only delicious, but the spiritual energy it contained far exceeded synthetic beast meat. However, just when she was about to finish all the fried rice, her bodyguard said, this kind of food wasn't worthy of a young lady's status. He even tried to take away her utensils. She couldn't tolerate that. She grabbed the bodyguard's hand. The bodyguard instantly broke out in cold sweat. How is this possible? He remembered Miss Song was just a normal person when she left this morning. Now she's even stronger than him. Though he finally realized the young lady had broken through to Blood-Burning Realm, facing her blazing fury, he could only pray she'd go easy on him. While Ling Xiao knew this was recognition of his cooking, he didn't want people fighting in his restaurant. After all, this is a place for eating. The little girl immediately bowed to apologize. The bodyguard was stunned. The usually proud and spoiled young lady actually apologized to a commoner, and she even pulled out a $100 bill saying, keep the change. In today's economy, $100 could cover a family's expenses for a year. With this business perfectly done, Ling Xiao gained 100 satisfaction points. After exchanging them per the system's instructions, he not only reached Warrior Level 1 Blood-Burning Realm, but also unlocked 2 Earth-grade ingredients. One was Blood Armor Pig, the other was King Pepper. But when he tried to pick some peppers as seasoning, they suddenly showed an angry human face. Even more unexpected, the moment he ran away, that pepper exploded violently. Only then did he understand that top-tier ingredients were as dangerous as mutant beasts. He'd only be qualified to get more ingredients for top-tier dishes by constantly earning reviews and getting stronger. The next night, 3 customers finally came, but they were scared off by the little girl's sister, because Zhang Han Shuang, the #1 warrior of the Star Legion, didn't believe one bite of fried rice could cause a breakthrough. So she came purely to snap her sister out of it. But she didn't expect her sister to worship Ling Xiao so much. She'd only been here once. Did he put some kind of drug in the food? To quickly find out the truth, she directly ordered Ling Xiao's recommended new dish. But when she saw Ling Xiao bring out a basket of king peppers, she was shocked speechless. Because king peppers mutated after the spiritual awakening. Though highly nutritious, they'd been deliberately wiped out because they explode on contact. If this many exploded at once, the entire city would be leveled. She couldn't understand how such terrifying things appeared in an ordinary restaurant. Though logic told her they were all fake, when she saw Ling Xiao activate all the king peppers, she immediately protected her sister and prepared to evacuate. But in the blink of an eye, those about to explode peppers were all sliced into strips. So fast, even the entire cooking process flowed like water. Then the meaty aroma from the wok made her realize Ling Xiao's mystery went way beyond this. Because Ling Xiao wasn't using synthetic meat but real beast meat, and he could use cooking techniques to remove the beast meat's ferocity. This meant, even if warriors ate beast meat as their main food, they wouldn't be affected by the ferocity, and turn into half-human, half-beast monsters. Zhang Hanshuang never imagined such an incredible chef existed. When she saw the pepper stir-fry kept the pepper seeds intact, she'd completely forgotten why she came. Like someone starving for days, she dug in. So spicy. The intense spiciness quietly bloomed on my tongue, not only stimulating my taste buds, but also elevating the sweetness of the blood armor pork to another level. Haha, it's absolutely delicious. So good that for the first time in her life, she lost composure in public, especially seeing Ling Xiao. Getting a nosebleed, a wave of shame flooded her heart. She thought to herself, I'm not only the captain of Star Legion's first squad, but also the ice goddess in people's eyes. But just then, she suddenly felt power surging through her body, like she was about to break through any second. Only then did she realize her ignorance. Her sister was absolutely right. The food here really had incredible effects. Thinking of this, she immediately decided to pack 5 portions to take to the front lines for her team. But the answer she got was no. It wasn't that Ling Xiao didn't want money, but his pepper stir-fry would lose flavor if packed. He didn't want his dishes to get even one bad review. However, after learning about Zhang Hanshuang's situation, he told her to come pick it up at 8 tomorrow. After all, this was for the heroes fighting monsters on the front lines. But he didn't expect the newly unlocked C-grade ingredient to be peanuts that shoot bullets. He pulled out a frying pan and desperately blocked, only managing to get 9 peanuts. But this gave him a good idea to deal with the beast in front of him. First, he provoked it, then lured it into the peanuts' firing range. Finally, once the peanuts knocked down the bull, he could swoop in for the kill. But things always go wrong at critical moments. This bull's hide was basically bulletproof. Now there's a bull chasing from behind and endless peanut bullets ahead. Without realizing it, Ling Xiao stepped on a king pepper. The king pepper was instantly activated and exploded. But Ling Xiao was completely unharmed because he'd boosted his agility. But that dumb bull wasn't so lucky. He was sure it was dead, so he excitedly ran over, but ended up hitting an invisible wall. Turns out this was the locked area of his spiritual space. While wondering how big his spiritual space was, he was drawn by a bull's moo behind him. Yo, this beast's hide is way too thick. No time to worry about the spiritual space. To fulfill the customer's wish, gotta think of something. Come here, the moment he gets close to me, come on, die!